These girls get pretty crazy, right?
Long ride up here. Hey guys.
All right, soccer fans, here we are at the APW Varsity Girls Soccer Field, located behind the elementary school, across the street from the high school. This game will be starting momentarily. In this game, we have the visiting team wearing their white uniforms, led by Coach Mark Martin. The Jordan-Elbridge Eagles. The Eagles are currently 3-3. They won their first game against Canton 4-2, lost their home opener against Watertown 3-1. Then they went to Bishop Blood and lost there 4-1. Won at home against Onondaga 2-0. Then lost on the road at Homer in a close 1-0 game. And they're coming hot off of a win against Faith Heritage 2 days ago on Tuesday, where they won by a decisive 5-2 victory. They'll be playing against the home team wearing their blue uniforms, the APW Rebels. The Rebels are 2-2. They lost their first game in Phoenix, then they won both home games. First, 2-1 against Manlius Pebble Hill, and then they defeated Bishop Grimes 3-2. And on Tuesday in Pulaski, they lost a thriller of a game, 3-1. We are just waiting for some sort of festivities. There is a speaker all the way over there on the far side. That is excellent to see that APW is going to be making use of some auditory talent. Whoever's working the scoreboard over there is ready to go. Jordan-Elbridge just got here about 25 minutes ago, so not much in the form of warm-ups for them. It is pretty chilly, so getting warm is going to be essential. It is a beautiful sunny day, just a touch of cloud cover way behind me. Most of the sky is blue. It's about 61 degrees. A little chilly, but we are in Parrish. We're just surprised it's not snowing yet. It'll be coming. It's coming soon.
How are you? Good, thank you.
I was hoping I wasn't going to have to put my second sweatshirt on until halftime.
Not already.
Oh, I did.
I got it.
So the Rebels are lined up.
Jordan-Elbridge Eagles and our very own APW Rebels. We hope you enjoyed tonight's game, and we ask that you please be polite and respectful to everyone, including me. Thank you. Your starting lineup for this evening, beginning with the Jordan-Elbridge Eagles. Riley Susan Crawford. Ella Jewsbury.
go, Liv!
Number 16, Isabella Scott.
Bella!
And number 18, Leslie Lewis. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for our national anthem? And bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's go, Rebels! I do enjoy being loud. What's that?
Are you a phys ed teacher?
No. So starting lineups have been delivered. The national anthem has been sung by Mr. Lee Teachout. Always love it when Mr. Teachout provides his singing of the national anthem. He's done it for soccer, football, hockey. Anytime you ask him, Mr. Teachout will be there for you. Certainly loves providing for our youth. Pleased to have him a part of the APW community and throughout all of Central New York. Didn't quite catch the starting lineups. Wasn't fast enough to grab that. But that is Abigail Ahern in the center for Jordan-Elbridge to start us off. Referees waving to goalies. Just likes to be acknowledged. That's why they do that. Here's Ahern with the kickoff. Sends it far and long to the right side. Ball goes right to Leslie Lewis. Lewis cut back towards the middle, looking. Touch up to Katie Schick. Schick right back to Leslie. Goes through her legs. Ball sent up forward to Bella Scott. Bella playing left wing. Goes right to the right defender of Jordan-Elbridge, and she sends that ball flying back onto the APW side of the field. Ball's thrown into the middle. Oh, switch field sent all the way down. It's going to go right to Leah Tanner, though. Tanner controlling that ball, curling around. She's got that one. Here goes Bella down the line, doing what she does best, taking off. Gets that ball easily around Riley Phelps. Goes to the corner, centering pass to Schick with the head, just a little too tall for little Katie. No, I'm just kidding. For Katie Schick. Goes off top of her head. She fixes her headband, though, so everything's going to be all right. It's going to be a goal kick for Jordan-Elbridge. Jordan-Elbridge goalkeeper sending this ball out. Nice long kick along the right side. Goes right to Ahern. Ahern loses it though. Sent in deep for Lily Higgins, just too far. It's a hard kick by Drew Garrett. Way too hard for Lily. She knew as soon as she kicked it too hard for anyone. Another goal kick. See if this one goes to the same spot, and let's see how much APW has learned.
She'll be 21 now.
Looks like she got toe on that one. One far. Ahern pushing that up to Olivia Bennett. Bennett sending it back over to the side. Samantha Holcomb over there, taking that ball away from Riley Precourt, but it goes out of bounds. Precourt with a quick throw. Centering pass coming over. Ahern chasing it down. Coming over to grab it, though, is Drew Garrett. Bella Jewsbury battling against Bella Scott. Ball goes out to the middle. Emma Riley sends it further along. Picked up by Leslie Lewis. Turned back. Emma Millership sends that up far. Tried to get it over to Drew Garrett, but Garrett got cut off by Riley Precourt. Precourt on the side. Ball sent up towards the middle for Riley Crawford. Crawford gets around Millershin and loses the ball to Olivia Dallin. Dallin sends the ball to the outside, chases after it. Ball gets sent back into the middle. Dallin recovering. Dallin with the ball on the far side. Up along the side. Runs that ball right into a Jordan-Elbridge player. She kicks it out. Sam Holcomb going to take the throw in. Back, right back to Sam. Sam kicks it up to Jordan-Elbridge, as it turns out. Leah Tanner with a nice touch on the outside of her foot to try to get that away from traffic. Comes out to the side for Sawyer Garrett. Garrett sends it up for Scott. Scott receiving that ball, sends it down the line. Is it going to hold? Oh, we're getting some favorable bounces. Thank goodness for Goose Poop. Holds that on the line. Scott turning around over to the far side. Higgins backs up. Oh, that was a nice handball there by Haley Phelps. She almost bounced that twice. Got away with it, though. And Emma Millershin taking the throw on the far side. I guess they must be saying it was a natural motion. That is the rule nowadays. If your hand's in a natural position and it touches the ball, it is not a handball, even if it does interfere with the travel of the ball. My, how times have changed. Holcomb with the throw. Slips out the top of her hand. Drew Garrett able to control it, sends it towards the goal, and picked up by the goaltender. Who's in goal for you guys, for Jordan-Elbridge?
Aaron.
It's Aaron Lavancha, right? Excellent. Thank you. Lavancha with the kick. One bounce over the center line. Holcomb trapping it, sending it up for Drew Garrett. Garrett not able to get to it, coming back. Riley Precourt guarding it as it goes out of bounds. Jordan-Elbridge getting a fresh pair of legs out there. As Ella Jewsbury comes off, and coming on is Riley Hill. Precourt looking around. Both teams plenty of time to set up. Throws that ball in, goes off the back of Drew Garrett, and Precourt will do it again. Nice far throw. Swung out ill-advisedly by Leslie Lewis, but Lewis able to regain control. Loses it to Riley Crawford. Crawford sends it back, goes right to Millershin. Millershin sends it up, turned back by Ella Bender. Ping-ponging ball back and forth in the middle. Drew Garrett overstepped that ball and fell down. This pass comes all the way across. Jordan-Elbridge, everybody missing it. Recovering, Emily Riley trying to get it. She's the last one it touches. That ball goes out of play. Leah Tanner taking a throw. Tanner had me fooled. Thanks for clarifying that for us, ref. Throw off the same girl's head. Ball going back and forth, and that's Abigail Ahern trying to guard it. Ball gets sent up. Millershin tried trapping it. She's a little older than the last time she did that. Ball, Sawyer Garrett not able to clear it. Emily Riley sends it across to try to gain some space. Lily Higgins running to the ball to get it, and then passing it over to Drew Garrett. Drew on the far side, inside the 18-yard now. Could not keep control of that ball as she got it around that Jordan-Elbridge player. Kicked out, though, by Jordan-Elbridge, and we're going to have a throw-in by Sam Holcomb on the far side. Holcomb with the throw, goes down, turned back by, I believe that was Riley Phelps. These girls get much smaller the further away from me that they are. Something about perspective. Ball sent to middle, Leslie Lewis. Touched it just a bit too far. Emma Millership coming up, getting that ball before Abigail was able to come up and drive it forward. She had visions of grandeur in front of her. That ball's kicked out by Riley Hill and have a throw in by Leah Tanner. Tanner sends that ball down, and Ella Bender kind of pushed it right back out. That's why I love the throw in down the line. Just like that, Leah Tanner gained 15 yards. Able to throw that ball right to Sawyer Garrett. Garrett turning, trying to bring it in, trying to hold it in now. Katie Schick pushed off the ball by Haley Root. That ball gets kicked out. It's going to be another APW throw. Strong base. You don't get moved when you get pushed like that. Leah Tanner throws the ball back for Emma. Emma, not able to keep control of that ball. Leslie Lewis coming back to try to recover. Ball sent forward and far. Goes right to Sam Holcomb. Jordan-Elbridge really had an opportunity there. Ball kicked way ahead of Riley Precourt for her to be able to get to it. Oh, the ref is saying hold up for subs, white throw. I don't think anybody could tell what he was doing. That 45-degree angle of an arm is very confusing. A little geometry lesson here after school hours. How about that? Comes Jordan-Elbridge. It's Olivia Bennett trying to send it across. Gets off the side of the foot of Leslie Lewis. Lewis staying on top of that ball. Ball gets sent back. Emma Millership oversteps it. Spearing at that ball. Leah Tanner gets it right to Leslie Lewis. Lewis can't get it past Haley Root. Root tries firing it of Olivia Dallin. She wants Holcomb. Holcomb trying to turn the corner to keep it away from Bennett. Bennett drops it back for Precourt. Precourt sends it back up, and it goes just a bit too far to the right. Sam Holcomb there to take the throw for APW. Holcomb down the line. Comes out to the middle. Katie Schick trying to make some magic. Oh, too soft of a pass, Caitlin. Ella Bender steps up to steal that gift. Ball comes up on the left side. Ava White with it.
Up sideline.
And on cue, out high, Riley Crawford wide. That net behind the net confuses me every time. For years, that has been fooling me. Oh, or the goal kick, I mean. Dallin with the kick. Up in the air. Lewis running with it. At a girl. Trying to get it to Lily Higgins. But falling down and guarding it. Haley Phelps. Haley coming back. Gets that ball to the middle for Bennett. Bennett still with that ball. Olivia. Oh, it gets it by Olivia Dallin. Speared away. And Krista Cagle picking that ball up. Krista with a nice punt goes to the middle. Oh, Katie Schick was trying to come back to grab it, and Ahern stepped up in control of that ball. Oh, Emma Millership just missing that ball. Not sure what happened there. Riley Crawford sends that ball across, and I believe that's a Butterworth. That's Louisa wearing number 24. Confused me because I saw Louisa's face, but I have Louisa written down as a 20. Better fix that to be a 24. Throw in by Jordan-Elbridge, speared out by the outstretched foot of Leslie Lewis, goes back. Louisa sends it back up along the side for Drew Garrett. Drew taking that ball, driving it, trying to get it to Higgins, not able to send it that far. Comes back to Drew, touches it to Katie Schick. Oh, Schick tried sending it, and it hit the side of a Jordan-Elbridge player. Ball ends up going down and out of play. Throw in, Riley Phelps. Riley with the long throw goes to Louisa. Louisa, I like the way she kicked that. Both hands down at her sides like a Russian dancer, like Russian. service here. Don't really quite understand how service can come not moving. Dallin with the kick. Gets it by Olivia Bennett. Comes out, stepping up from defense. Haley Phelps sends that ball up in the middle. Leslie Lewis trying to send it up to Katie Schick. Schick not able to hold it. Haley Root grabs it, drops it back to Riley Hill. Hill sends it up, and it comes right to Sawyer Garrett. Garrett loses that foot battle against Ella Bender. Goes out, last touch by Bender. Leah Tanner will take the throw. Handball. Okay. I didn't quite see it. I was going to count Ella Bender. She stuck her foot out and leaned her body back. So when you do that, you actually make a ramp, and it takes away a lot of the opportunity. So that ball got kicked back. Bender kicked it out. Thrown by Tanner. In the 18-yard box. Coming out. Oh, he's running away. Trying to get back there. Gets to Ava White. Ball sent far and long. Louisa is going to be the first one to it. Butterworth curls around to the right. Oh, reading it though, Emily Riley. Riley all over it, sending that ball back across the middle. Leah Tanner just able to get her foot on it to try to get it to Garrett. Coming over though, Riley Crawford. Crawford stepping up as Tanner on her. Gets around Mellershin. Crawford with the shot wide left this time. Take that back. Emma Mellershin taking it. Ellen, 5 stickers.
Very good.
Dallin with the kick. Comes out. Ahern cutting towards the middle. Ahern looking. Ahern has Lewis all over her. Ahern gets a little glimpse of sunlight, tries to send it through. Doesn't get far enough though. Battle for that board. Sam Holcomb coming back. Taking that ball away. Going to the sideline, trying to run up. Oh, just not able to hold that line. Quick throw by Jordan-Elbridge. Ball goes right to Olivia Bennett. Bennett looking, sends it, goes a touch behind Riley Crawford, not able to get her foot on it. Emma Millershin grabbing that ball, trying to send it out. Riley Hill had time. She had time. She could have settled and probably scored from there. I've got full confidence in her. Sends that ball too far. Jordan-Elbridge. Throw. Oh, Hill's getting the hook. Told you she should have shot. Oh, she picked her foot up. Oh. I think, is that Haley Felt? That is Haley. Picked her foot up on the throw. Holcomb thrown back the other way. Bailey Precourt there. For something. So we're going to have a kick. Olivia Dallin taking the direct kick. She can't score from there. Way too far. Dallin, nice shot right to the foot of Lily Higgins. She loses it. Ball comes back. Dallin stepping up. Nice little soft touch to get around Precourt, but the ball goes out of play. Throw in Jordan-Elbridge. Another high one. Oh, step on the ball, roll it back behind. Fool Sam Holcomb. She comes back and recovers. Kicks the ball out, though, as she was guarded by... Oh, no, it went off of Olivia Bennett. Well done, Sam. Sam with the long throw. Goes right to Haley Phelps. Phelps pushes up. Passed on to Riley Crawford. Crawford back to Precourt. Precourt sending it forward. I guess that was for herself. That's her position. Dallin turns that ball back hard. Coming up, Haley Phelps drives that ball. Goes all the way down. We're going to have ourselves a goal kick. It was a nice, quick, reactive play. Just a little too hard. "20 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the first half, tied at 0. Millershin with the kick to the other sideline, stopped by Olivia Bennett, but not held in. A throw-in for APW on that far side. Holcomb long, short throw to Emily Bennett, a long, short throw, and and it's Olivia Bennett. Doesn't matter. Ball turned back by Riley Phelps, goes to Leslie Lewis. Lewis looking, touches to the middle, sends coming out though, Erin Levanchov. She drives that ball on the side here, played on by Emily Riley. Leah Tanner turning it back. Bender grabbing that ball. Maybe it's her birthday. That's right, you heard it. This is Laura Weaver's birthday is today. One of the greatest teachers ever to walk these halls at APW Elementary School. Her daughter Emily's graduating this year from college. Unbelievable. You didn't hear it?
No, I heard it.
Holcomb with the throw, and Precourt touches it, it goes out. Nice throw by Sam Holcomb. Ooh, that one slipped out the top of her hand. And what's gonna happen now? Oh, Lewis misses that ball, touched up to Emily Riley. Riley sends it forward, coming back, Sawyer Garrett. Garrett has Emily on her though. They both go down.
Push wide, blue kick. Blue kick.
Wow, I couldn't tell what happened there. Looked like a wrestling match for a moment. I would have called out both of them. I heard it. I don't believe it. Oh, I know. I don't believe it. Dallin with the kick. Turned back by Haley Root. Pushed up by Emily Riley. Goes right to Emma Millershin. Millershin sends it up. Precourt. Stops that ball, drops it down, turned back by Holcomb. Holcomb right to Lily Higgins. Higgins, but the hard foot bounces away from her. She was running up on that ball. It's tough to trap it like that. Leah Tanner sends that ball up into the middle, and it goes right to Riley Crawford. Crawford sends it out to the far right side. Sam Holcomb coming back to keep it away from Olivia Bennett. Bennett and Holcomb all over it. Can't tell whose foot's touching that ball. The ref could. He says it was Sam's foot that touched it before it went out. Jordan-Elbridge for the throw with 17:05 remaining in the first half. Deadlocked at 0. Scoreless even. Jordan-Elbridge with the throw, short to Abigail Ahern, and driven out hard by Jacelyn Trumbull. No question about it, that ball's out of bounds. Hey, and a little Kegel's going after it. How about that? Plenty of them to go around. Ball pushed into the middle. Haley Root trying to keep control of it. Oh, pushes Katie Schick off that ball. The ball comes back to Ella Jewsbury. Jewsbury loses it to Schick. Schick sends that ball through to Lily. She was trying to just get it a little bit out in front of that defender so she could either shoot or send it across. Great defense by Jordan-Elbridge. I can't even tell you who was on her, although I think it's the girl that's still walking in step with her. Haley Phelps, not letting Lily have a breath. A goal kick taken by Erin Levanchov. Just under 16 minutes remaining in this first half. Levanchov with the kick over to the side. Jacelyn Trumbull trying to take it. Jacelyn still, she looks a little unsure. Loses that ball to Haley Phelps. Comes out in the middle, Riley Crawford. Crawford sends it towards the corner. Sarah Holcomb gets it. Loses it to Precourt. Precourt to Ahorn. Ahorn sends it up, hits the back of Leslie Lewis, goes over to the side. Precourt chasing it down. And it's going to be a Jordan-Elbridge throw. Nope. Too many balls. Precourt tosses that ball in, goes right to Riley Crawford. Crawford touches it out to the side, and Sam Holcomb kicks it out. Precourt again, this time to the middle to Ahern. Abigail controlling that ball over to the side, gets it around Jason Trumbull, taking it to the corner. Ahern beats Sam to the ball, sends it towards the goal, but over the end line it goes. We're going to have a goal kick on that far side. 14 and a half minutes remaining in the first half. Allen. Dallin kicks that ball almost straight out. Jason Trumbull not able to hold it. More subs as Riley Phelps goes off, and I think that's MJ Sackle coming on. I could be wrong. I've been married long enough to know I'm wrong a lot. Riley Precourt taking this throw to the middle. Stepped up is Ahern. Ahern has Jason all over her, gets that ball away. Ahern takes the shot. Oh, it went over.
Oh, I thought that was it. Shot him.
Good try, Ahern.
It's a nice shot by Ahern.
Just kidding.
He must have just gone over the crossbar. Goal kick, Olivia Dallin. 13-20 remaining in this half. Down with the kick. Goes to Garrett. Garrett playing on it. Touched off a bender, and that's the last thing that ref saw. Garrett kicked that ball out. Leah Tanner. Scott. Bella loses it. Root stuck her foot underneath, but kicks it right to Emma Millershin. Millershin sends up to the middle for Lily Higgins. Higgins not able to get to it. Haley Phelps read that like a book. Haley going down with that ball. Hard pass low. Look for somebody to pass the ball to. She had Ava White coming up on her. Hard from behind. Able to get rid of that ball in time. Return back into the 18-yard box. Bridge. So Krista Cagle steps up to pick that ball up. Cagle with the drop kick. On the left side, Katie Schick tried trapping it and trapped it for Lily Higgins. Higgins going down. Got Higgins and Schick. Higgins gets outrun by Abigail Ahern. Ahern to Precourt. Lily Higgins coming back, gives time for Leslie Lewis to step up. Ball gets redirected out to the middle by Ahern. That's Olivia Bennett with the ball. Bennett sends it far. Leah Tanner plays on it. Battle for it. Sawyer Garrett, Bella Scott. Bella loses that foot battle to Haley Root. Root sends it through and far towards the corner. Krista Cagle stepping up out of goal to pick that ball up before this contest. 11:38 in the first half remaining. Cagle, long kick, bounces over Ahern and Lily. Coming over, sliding over to stop that ball, Haley Phelps. Phelps to the middle for Bennett. Olivia Bennett sends it to Olivia Dallin. Dallin not able to hold that ball. Emma Millershin comes over to help. Millershin driving that ball, trying to keep it away from Ava. Back, played on by Emily Riley, back into the middle. Riley and Olivia Bennett. Back to Abigail Ahern. Ahern drops Jacelyn Trumbull. Emma Millershin sends that ball out over the sideline. 11 minutes remaining in the first half. Throw in by Jordan-Elbridge. Eagles with the ball. There's the whistle and the throw. Comes right to Olivia Bennett. Bennett trying to turn it to the middle. Leslie Lewis stepping back to grab that ball. Throws it up, got to Haley Root, but Leslie Lewis got tossed to the ground by Olivia Bennett apparently, and that was enough for the whistle. Looked like soccer to me, but I'm not the guy with the whistle. Allen with the kick. Abigail Ahern stepping up, almost got that ball back past Sam Holcomb. Holcomb sends it up, goes right to Riley Phelps though. Phelps comes over to the other side. Played on by Sawyer Garrett. Garrett loses it. Emily Riley sends it back towards the middle, sent out by Emma Millershin. Stepping up to drive that ball in
Let's go.
is
Get in there.
Riley Hill, up to pick up that ball. Cagle right from the top of the box, drop on her foot. Riley Hill sends that ball back. Sawyer Garrett That ball almost sent it too far along. Sends it through, though, and it goes to no Garrett. That ball almost sent it too far along. Sends it through, though, and it goes to nobody but Riley Phelps. Riley Phelps just stops and pounds that ball. Love to have seen him settle it down. He had time to make a decision. Riley Hill about to take the throw. Called off the field. Riley Phelps. There's a lot of Rileys. Was there like a sale that year on Rileys in Jordan-Elbridge? Turns that ball back. Ella Bender. Bender stops Leslie Lewis, gets that ball over to Crawford. Crawford looking, trying to punch it through. Stepping up, Sam Holcomb sends that ball back across the grain. Ella Bender leaves it for Abigail Ahern. Ahern trying to curl around, goes down as she tried to get past Bella Scott. Bella got the ball away. Katie Schick coming back, not able to hold on to it. Ball goes to Lewis. Lewis and Crawford battling. Lewis comes away, gets that ball to the outside for Sawyer Garrett. Garrett's got to touch it real quick before she loses it and sends the ball out over the sideline. Eagles throw. 8 minutes remain in the first half. Oh, Bella Scott, so nice getting that ball and handing it to an Eagle. Eagle throw comes right to Leah Tanner. She almost turned that and gave it to Bella Scott, but she didn't. It went right back out. Riley Phelps looking, going to throw it to Riley Crawford, who was pretending to not be paying attention. Ball goes to Leslie Lewis. She touches it to the middle. Kicked up by Drew Garrett. Garrett gets it to Higgins. Higgins driving with that ball. Higgins outpacing Ella Jewsbury. Sorry, not Jewel. That's a girl on a totally different team. The ball goes out over the end line. Corner kick to be taken by Caitlin Schick. Sounds like somebody on the other side of the field is getting a phone call. Katie Schick sends that ball in low. Oh, she twisted herself up. Ball barely even came in. Goal kick now for Erin Levancha. Levancha with the kick, comes to Lewis. Lewis drives it back for Higgins to go chase after. Chase after it, Lily does. Lily with the ball, steps into the box. Oh, gets turned back by Riley Phelps. Phelps sends that out far and hard onto the track. Be a Rebels throw. Holcomb throws back for Higgins. Higgins never caught up to that ball. Well, now she did. Olivia Bennett able to get that ball away, sends it across for Haley Phelps. Phelps pounds it through, and Krista Cagle's just going to pop out and pick that ball up. Too hard, too far. Cagle feels like she needs to run some more, so she comes to this side of the field. Cagle kicks it high, but not very far. Coming back, Bella Scott not able to hold that in. That ball had some crazy sideward spin. Krista asked me not to make fun of her today, but, you know, if you're going to do that, Krista. Yeah, that's going to be a white throw. Ella Bender with the throw over to Riley Crawford. Crawford sending it across, helping it along. Went behind Precourt, though, forcing her to step back. Precourt gets it over to the middle for Crawford. I think it's Precourt. She's in Precourt's position anyway. Ball's loose. Oh! Crawford almost got by as Chris Cagle came out. Defense collapsing on that ball for the Rebels, and out the ball comes. Abigail Ahern with it. Higgins trying to step in front of that ball. Instead of getting her body, tried using her heel, not able to complete that. Ball sent forward by Haley Root. Turned back. Bella Scott pushed off the ball as she approached it by Ella Bender. Nice move, Bender. Ball goes back to the middle. Oh, it looks like we're playing basketball. It's okay. Leslie Lewis coming back, not able to hold that ball. Leah Tanner sending it towards the middle. Olivia Bennett not able to get the shot off as Olivia Dallin drives that ball out. At the center field, stepping up, Riley Phelps collides into Katie Schick. Schick goes down, and it's going to be a direct hit. I don't know what Leslie Lewis is doing. Yeah, the ball has to stop before we kick it. I don't know what's going on. 4:08 in the first half remaining. Lewis with some weird swing of the arm move. Not sure what that means. The ball goes to Erin Lavancha stands for the Avancha in many languages. Erin with that kick out to the middle. Abigail Ahern not going to be able to catch up to it. Rebels throw. Sam Holcomb gets a fresh ball. Throws in. Goes off the shoulder of an Eagle. Holcomb throws again. Throws this one in a little bit better. Julesbury kicks it out this time. Holcomb throws this one low, gets through, kicked back, and that goes to where Sam would have been, and instead Olivia Dallin's covering for her. Dallin kicks it up, gets turned back by, I'm sure, Riley. The throw-in goes off the body of, I think that's Drew Garrett. Comes back, Sam Holcomb switching fields. Haley Phelps plays on it, sends it up for Olivia Bennett. Bennett not able to get it through. Coming up behind, though, Riley Phelps does.
Nice stop, boom.
Another long kick by the Eagles. Does not convert. Cagle off the side of her foot goes right to Leslie Lewis, though. Off of Lewis to Abigail Ahern. Ahern sends it up. Emma Millicent slows it down. Ball kick back. Olivia Bennett. Bennett with the shot from far out. It's going wide. I think I know who Olivia Bennett's mom is. She got really excited a second ago for that shot.
I'll take the twins. I'm just allowed.
Oh, there was a couple of him. Goal kick for the Eagles. No, I lost everybody. Goal get taken by Erin Lavancha. Lavancha ball stopped by Lily Higgins. Not able to control the stop. Comes all the way back out. Emily Riley. Leslie Lewis driving that ball back in. 35 seconds. Kicked out by the Eagles. Sam Holcomb racing down with that ball to keep it away from Olivia Bennett. Goes to the outside, pre-court on her. Ball gets kicked out. It's going to be a Rebels throw. Holcomb throwing this down the line. Comes out off Abigail Ahern, trying to turn it back. Drew Garrett trying to send it back forward. Riley Crawford sent back the other way. At the end of the first half, we are still deadlocked at 0. Quite the game we've got going on here. Quite the game. And it keeps getting chillier. So 10 minutes go up on the scoreboard. I'd love to see him start ticking away, though. So halftime ends at some point. And there we go. The countdown for 10 minutes has begun. Halftime will be over soon, and we'll start this second half. All that desk sitting getting to your back already, huh? What are you doing for lunch?
But they're using stuff from the 80s to fix the stuff. That's awesome.
Facilities.
The first day, they come in where she's not making me to 5 times.
I think a meeting room once. That was it though. Yeah, I work for GE, so but they're so separate. Like provide things to people. Yes, how is Lockwood?
I don't have to listen.
When it runs out, though, sometimes they'll double their salary because of it. Oh, sweet. Get them.
You can't do your time. I was gonna do it. But no, if I work for oh, sweet.
She's not denying.
We're going to USA.
You better work the overtime tomorrow if you want to buy a hot dog.
I know.
I remember I grew up in Long Island. I remember going there and buy $4.50 or $7 seats to go out to beaches. Now beaches $60. Like Yankee Red Sox games.
And we bought ours a while ago, so still.
Hope to see a couple of Judge home runs, you know?
No, so we did the record. Crazy. I think you'll break it.
61? I'd like to see him take 85.
Find it. Find the concessions.
No.
We went down.
Found the hot
Made the Orioles.
Okay. Concessions aren't open. Yeah, there's no concessions today.
Just went down.
So you go there for a Yankee-Baltimore game, though. This is 50-50 split.
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely.
Remember the one time Barry was little, we left here, like my guys, a diehard from Jersey, he and I had gone to World Series. So he lived down there by Baltimore, so Sarah and I drove down to meet him there. Spilling the ball, 3-hour rain delay. I got picked up the daily, even after biggest cities in the world. Then the game, then we drove home. I just stopped off on the way home. He was awake the whole time playing on the good game. Now, that's just all the kids in the car. Yeah, no, that ballpark, 50 yards.
Yeah, we went to town a couple months back. We tried to go to like a couple of days or something like that. All of them said couldn't get a home game.
No. I know a guy that he's doing plan strips just to catch. Basically, he's trying to hit every stadium. Like, that's awesome. But he makes the shit I gotta do before I can go do that.
You met my wife, right? Just barely.
Yeah, I think my dog is actually.
Yeah, so I see you. I randomly, I like down.
It's kind of chilly.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Absolutely. It's all fun. You know? Where are you guys living?
no way.
I think it's over 50%. Bad. It's like winter time.
You got the very first one off the driveway.
Even the guys, a couple of guys. Yeah, I was just being nice.
How much back
You can see just a couple little things that just snuck up on it.
it looks like you can like clean out the back door right into the river.
Yeah, there's some.
No, I meant at
That's all yours.
Yeah.
Wasn't Michelle there when I was like, right? No. Yeah. Where was that?
All right.
Me? That is fabulous.
All right, here we are, 40 minutes back on the clock as we begin the second half. APW Rebels going to start off with the ball. We got 4 in the front, 2 in midfield, and 4 on defense. Naturally's not playing. Naturally, he's a left fielder for baseball. Ball gets turned back. Oh, stopped by Emma Millershin, the stopper. Ball sent in deep into the 18-yard box. Krista Cagle coming up to pick that ball up. Cagle loves this side. One bounce, comes out. That's Cameron Dallin over there playing ball boy. Caught him well. Ball thrown in by Riley Precourt. Turn back up. Scott holding that line. No, it goes out. Just goes out. Quick throw in by Ella Jewsbury. Ella short throw. Leah Tanner trying to hold it. Turned back in by Ella Bender. Into the middle. Ahern couldn't get the shot off as Dallin was there. Another shot stopped by the big butt of Olivia Dallin. She's mine. That's how I test to see if she watches again, you know? Battle for that ball. Sent in across the far side by Haley Root. Ella Millershin touches it up for Drew Garrett. Garrett turning, gets it towards the outside for Scott. Scott trying to hold her own against Jewsbury. Trying to send it up the line. Nice. Stomps for Bender to touch it, and then she pops it through. returned back by the Eagles defense. Free court to the middle for Crawford. Crawford's almost lost the ball. Retreating back up, Emily Riley. Riley drops that ball back, and it is sent forward by Haley Phelps. Leah Tanner stopping short. Pre-court, drawing that ball back. Gets it to the middle for Crawford. Crawford turns, goes to take the shot, hooks it way to the left. Gonna have a goal kick. That is Estelle Dallin on the far side playing ball girl. So my youngest son and my youngest daughter helping out. They got to do something. When we get home, it'll be vacuuming and dishes will be their assignment. And then there's Dallin, my other one. She helps with the laundry. Haley Root sending the ball around. Dallin stepping up. Back to Root. Root sends it through. Ahern with the shot. Blocked. Oh, there's Dallin. Oh, that wasn't my daughter. That was Sam Holcomb. Oh, look at that. Oh, they all look alike. Root to Holcomb. Holcomb spears at it. Ahern turns, tries to take the shot. Stopped by Samantha Holcomb. Ahern back out. Fired back in. A little handball by Emma Millerson. He's okay. Dallin driving that ball to the outside. Dallin at the sideline, sends it up, cuts towards the middle. Ella Bender sends it at the goal, and Krista Cagle stepping up to pick that ball. Cagle up high, ball bounces in front of Scott. Bender, touch, back. Garrett driven back, and that's going to go out of play, and Leah Tanner is going to take the throw. Tanner with the throw to Scott. Scott drops it down, sends it towards the middle, goes right to Riley Crawford. Crawford not able to hold that ball. Crawford drives that ball forward, and it goes right to Sam Holcomb. Holcomb taking it to the outside. Kicked up by Emily Riley. Riley to Ahern. Ahern loses it to Holcomb, sends that back out towards the side. Ball sent towards the middle. Ahern couldn't pull the trigger on that one. She had the opening. That's not Ahern, I'm sorry. That's Olivia Bennett. Couldn't pull the trigger on that one. Here's Ahern. There's the shot. Touchdown. Nice save. Krista Cagle with the dive and the two-handed punch out. You can see her holding her hands. That stings, but it feels better since the goal was not scored. It's going to have a corner kick. Abigail Ahern going to take that corner. Abigail sends it to the top of the box. Retreating all the way back is Haley Phelps. Riley Crawford not able to get it. Ball gets sent out by APW. Bella Scott on the near side with it. Scott turning, trying to drive it up the field. That ball goes out of play. Scott throws to the middle for Katie Schick. Katie with the little drawback. Drawback again. Turning. Step over. Takes that ball, tries to send it through for Lily, but too tight of a kick. And that gets turned out by the Eagles defense. Bounces underneath Emma Millerson's hand. Emma's having a bit of an off day. She is normally a rock-solid player. Must not have liked what they had for lunch. Cagle with the drop kick near side for Drew Garrett. Gets by her. Bella Scott could not hold that ball. Goes out of play. Ella Bender. Oh, she's going to relinquish the ball to Ella Jewsbury. One Ella to another. Lewis not able to hold that as she danced with that ball along the line. Jewsbury to take another throw. Jewsbury down the side for Precourt. Stepping up to block that. Throw in is Leah Tanner. Another throw by Ella Jewsbury. Jewsbury fakes one way, turns, goes the other way to Precourt. Precourt uses her head, and it goes out over the end line. We're going to have an APW goal kick. Olivia Dallin to take this goal kick. 33-33 remaining in this game. Short kick to Tanner. Lots of spin on it, though. Tanner not able to settle it. Ball comes out to Haley Root. Root sends it towards the goal. Krista Cagle steps up to pick it up. Cagle, drop kick on the far side. Goes to Sawyer Garrett. Garrett not able to hold it. Comes back. Sam Holcomb fires that ball along for Lily Higgins, but it goes out of play. Throw in Eagles. Haley Phelps taking the throw. Weird move by Abigail Ahern. Ball goes to Dallin. Dallin sends it in the middle. Touched by Schick to Higgins. Higgins loses it, comes right to Schick. Schick turns, drives that ball down. It's going to make it all the way to Lavancho. He's going to wait for it to roll to her in the 18-yard box, and then she'll pick it up. Lavancha sends that all the way down to center field. Ahern not able to control it as that ball goes out of play. Quick throw, Sam Holcomb right to Higgins. Higgins drops it down in front of her, loses that ball back, but we've advanced the ball. It's going to be another Sam Holcomb throw. Holcomb throws in, this time misses Higgins, bounces back, goes up in the air. Couldn't tell you who kicked it. It was somebody, though. Ball comes through, Dallin, settle, kick. Abigail Ahern trying some Karate Kid stuff move over there. Oh, and that ball goes out over the side. Holcomb running up to take the throw. 31:40 remaining in the game. Owen barely makes it to Higgins. Turned back by the Eagles. Long kick goes to Dallin. Dallin has time before Ahern gets to her. Kicks it off of Abigail. It'll be an APW throw. Dallin taking the throw. Nice, long, hard throw to Higgins. Higgins trying to control it, and does. Higgins gets around her defender, runs right into that girl. That Riley Phelps, maybe? Anyway, Jordan-Elbridge throw. Nice long throw. Goes to Leslie Lewis. Lewis not able to control it. Comes out to Haley Root. Root fires that ball forward. Goes right to Olivia Dallin. Dallin sends it back out on the side for Sawyer Garrett. Garrett not able to catch up to it. It's going to be throw. Ball redirects out to Riley Crawford. Crawford sends it all the way across, stepping up to get that ball through Garrett. Garrett gets it to Bella Scott. Scott driving that ball around Ella Bender. There's no way Bender catches up to her unless she slows down with the ball. Bender touched that ball, so Lavancha could not pick it up. Lavancha just boots that ball right out as Bender was yarding her. Sawyer Garrett sends that ball to the corner for Higgins. Higgins back to the middle for Schick. Schick not able to catch up to it as it gets sent out by the Eagles defense. Sawyer Garrett touches it around Emily Riley. Ball comes into the middle for Leslie Lewis. Lewis running at it, could not touch it to Higgins. Sawyer to Higgins. Higgins dancing to the corner, loses it there, gets kicked out over the end line by Haley Phelps. Corner kick, APW. Katie Schick going to come in for that corner. 29-28 remaining in this game. We are still scoreless. Schick with the kick. It's up. Lewis coming over with the head. Oh, just misses wide left. So close. The cross, the head, the ball goes out. That's what they were trying to do. Just not able to send it to the back of the goal. Riley Phelps lining up for that goal kick. Looking for someone to give the ball to. Riley kicks it. Drew Garrett, dives down with her feet to send it towards the middle, turned back by Haley Phelps. Gets it to Leslie Lewis. Lewis dancing, sends that ball through for Scott. Scott, left foot! Left foot, Bella! Left foot! Ball sent back out. Emma Millerson coming over. Is she going to be able to hold that at the side? She does. Nice save by Millerson, taking it down to the corner. She going to be able to catch up to it now? No, she is not. That's going to be a goal kick. Oh, Bella opted for the weird, awkward outside of her right foot 3/4 of the way through his stride instead of attempting to use her left foot. It happens. If you're Bella Scott's sister, teach her to kick with her left foot. Ball comes out. Lewis trying to send it back. Gets thrown back out by Haley Root. Bunch of high bounces. Pre-court on the far side. Sent back. Lily Higgins coming back to get that ball. Higgins has pre-court hot on her tail. Pre-court, she almost went too far back apparently. Higgins steps on that ball to stop it as Erin Gannon flies by. Lily coming in. Oh, a nice reach back by Precourt to pull that ball away as Higgins was running by with the ball. Precourt sent Ahern. Ahern forced by Leslie Lewis. Ahern coming down through the middle, kicks that ball hard past Emma Millerson. Getting to that ball, Ava White. White has Leah Tanner on her, and White kicks it out. It's going to be a goal kick. Nice job by Leah coming back. She let Ava White get by her, and Ava was off to the races. Leah Tanner recovering just in time. Dallin settling herself down to take the kick. Here it is. Over to Drew Garrett. Drew waited. She had a lot of patience waiting for that ball, and it just never made it to her. Bender kicks that ball in. Sam Holt cleared out. Comes to Dallin. Dallin fires it right in the middle. Oh, pop shot. Goes over. Still good for 3 if there were uprights, but there's no uprights. 26-20 remaining in this game. Still tied at 0. Allen for the hard kick, bounces by Sawyer, goes to Higgins. Higgins driving with that ball, coming back to catch up as Haley Root. She sends this ball back. Sam Holcomb stepping up. Oh, Sam had time, just wails at that, and it drops down for Abigail Ahern. Ahern gets rid of it right before Katie Schick got to her, sends that ball up for Ava White. White battling Leah Tanner, sends that ball away. Abigail Ahern sends that ball towards the corner for Precourt. Off of Precourt to Crawford. Crawford having a hard time settling that ball down as Jacelyn Trumbull's all over her. Ball comes to the middle for Olivia Bennett. Bennett turns. Olivia Dallin kicks it away. Ball comes out to Drew Garrett. Garrett kicks it up for Leslie Lewis. Here comes Lewis. Whoops. She fell down. She got tripped. In frame, and she not gotten. I was totally following her. Lewis with the kick. Sends that ball into traffic. Drew Garrett pushed hard off that ball from behind. No call. Olivia Bennett with the ball. Sends it over to the outside for Crawford. Crawford stepping up, trying to get around Holcomb. Holcomb slows her down enough for Millerson to send that ball out to the outside. Riley Hill coming onto that ball, as was Lily Higgins. Hill gets it away. Jacelyn Trumbull grabs that ball, sends it to the outside for Higgins. Not able to get it to her. Riley Hill stepping up. Hill driving that ball to the corner. Holcomb chasing after her. Holcomb gets that ball, turns that ball up, and it's going to go out over the sideline. Eagles throw. 24-24 remaining. Hill with the throw. To the middle for Precourt. Precourt grabbing that ball, losing it. Comes out to Riley Crawford. Crawford sends that in far and long and wide right. Going to be a goal kick. Cameron Dallin looking to Krista Cagle, saying, "Here, catch that." And she does. Oh, I thought she was going to catch it. So much for my soothsayer business. Olivia Dallin for the kick. 23:50 remaining in the game. Dallin. Oh, kicks this one right to Ava White. White not able to handle it. Stepping up, though, Ella Bender. Bender weaving her way through, trying to get by Katie Schick. Schick staying on her, though. Schick getting that ball away. He's trying to send it to Higgins, not able to do so. Haley Phelps steps up, sends that towards the side for Precourt. goes out of play. It's going to be an APW throw. Sam Holcomb to take the throw. Holcomb down the line, backing up with Precourt, goes off of Precourt, out of play. Another throw-in by Sam. Sam, soft toss. Yeah, saying that she picked her foot up, I guess. I thought she just kind of flicked the ball. Either way, it was not a good throw. So turnover, throw in, goes to Sam. Sam kicks it back, so returned by the Eagles. Oh, obstruction called against Jordan-Elbridge. So Dallin to take this kick from just outside the 18-yard box. 22 and a half minutes in the game. And low kick to Schick. Schick lets it go underneath her foot. I don't think she let it, but that's what happened. Crawford sends that ball up. Millershin not able to chase it down. Leah Tanner steps up, tries to get it to Louisa. Louisa not able to get over there in time. Abigail Ahern taking that ball to the corner. Abigail Ahern. Oh, she turned. The ball never settled. So she was trying to make magic happen, and the rabbit just did not come out of her hat. Dallin for another goal kick. Just under 22 minutes remaining in the game. Dallin second-guessing herself. Kicks the ball to Butterworth. Louisa, just loses it to Emily Riley. Dallin trying to turn that ball back. Shot on goal by Riley Crawford. Saved Krista Cagle. Half minutes. Cagle with a high, long boot. Comes to loose in the middle. Speared at by both her and Ahern. Comes over to the Riley. And that's going to be a white throw-in. Jordan-Elbridge taking the throw. Bender. Ball goes to Millershin. Millershin trying to help get it up. Comes back to Bender. Bender sends it across into the middle. Rush kick by Haley Phelps goes right to Bella Scott. Scott, long kick. Oh, she tried to send it through for Lily Higgins. Stepping up to grab that ball, though, Haley Phelps. On the far side. That's a Rebels throw. Wait, yes, Rebels throw. His hand is up for subs. Holcomb with the throw. Tough for the Eagles. Comes back to the middle. Pass blocked by Tanner, comes back and gets that out of the box. Comes right to Ella Bender. Tries touching it to the side. Drew Garrett there. Garrett all over Bender. Bender, Garrett, Bender. Ball is loose. Bender set. Well, that didn't go out of play. The whole ball was still. He must have got confused which standing on. That's all I can think. Late in the day. Bella Scott with the throw goes right to Ahern and comes out. And Emily Riley says, "This is out of bounds, ref." She drives that ball. All that. Yeah. Put off the ball by Dewsbury, and that ball goes out over the end. That should be a corner kick. No, it's a goal kick. It was going off of the way the bodies fell. I couldn't see who touched the ball last. Looks like Haley Phelps to take the kick for Jordan-Elbridge. Nice long kick. Trapped down. Grabbed by Sawyer Garrett. Garrett to Kaylee Ipe. Ball sent back to Katie Schick. Schick. Awkward kick. Sends it up. And Erin Lavancha calls for that ball and hauls it in. It's Erin of the Vancha. Lavancha with the kick. She's got a great clearing kick. Ahern sends it across on the far side. Comes all the way through and out. Ball sent back for Haley Phelps. Phelps tries punching it back in, gets it to Haley Root. Root to Precourt. Precourt coming around, pulls that ball back, and it does go out over the end line. Nice try by Emily Precourt. Or Riley Precourt. Of course, I don't know why I thought it was something besides Riley. Dallin to take the kick. Sends the ball up on the far side. Goes to Sawyer Garrett. Garrett trying to control it, and Riley Precourt sends it out over the sideline. Sam Holcomb to take the throw. Holcomb, nice throw, goes over everybody's head, except for, I think that was Abigail Ahern. No, I think it was Riley Crawford. Jordan-Elbridge throw. Sam Holcomb back there to pick it up. Precourt steals it, sends that ball back up the line, and it goes out of play. Be a Rebels throw. Rebels throw, and Leslie Lewis trying to make something happen. She goes down. And we're going to have a direct kick for the Rebels. Katie Schick taking this kick right at the center line. I have no idea why. She should be up. My 4 instead of 6. I really think Katie should have gone forward. It was any one of the 4 defenders, including Bella Scott right there. Bella trying to dance around. A lot of field for Bella to work through. Sending that ball up along the lines, not going to hold it though. 15.5 minutes remaining for the Eagles throw. Throwing comes along. Bella Scott stepping up to pick that ball up. Gets turned back though. Olivia Dallin running over to the side to get it. She turns and fires it as Precourt was coming right after her, and that ball goes out of play. Eagles throw, short throw to Crawford. Riley turning around, trying to send that through. Goes to Scott. Scott just kicks it. Goes back to Phelps. Haley Phelps sends it up for Precourt. Precourt trying to send it to the corner to keep it away from Sam Holcomb, and it goes out of play. Holcomb for the throw. Subs are done. Holcomb to Schick. Schick controlling, turning, long ball sent down for Emily Jacobson. Emily unable to hold that ball. Thrown in by the Eagles. Comes back. Katie Schick with a weird kick. Almost a high kick. Not quite. She sends that ball around. Lily Higgins on the left side chasing it for a trip on Jordan-Elbridge. Now here's where Katie takes the shot for the kick. Katie Schick for the kick to the far post, and it goes out. So, goal kick for the Eagles. About 13.5 minutes remaining in the game. Haley Phelps sets it up, and Haley's going to take the kick. Haley, good kick coming up to try to grab that ball. Sawyer Garrett not able to do so. Haley Ruth comes back, stomps on the ball to settle it down, tries kicking it through. Precourt chasing after it, as is Sam Holcomb. Holcomb gets to it first. Holcomb curling around the outside. Precourt still on it. Ball up. Root drives it back. Comes out a little bit more. Emily Riley drives that ball in. I'm sorry. Another Eagles throw in. This one comes in. Riley Precourt. And that ball goes out, and we're going to have a Rebels throw. Sam Holcomb picking up a fresh ball. 12.5 minutes left in the game. Holcomb has Schick right next to her. Emma Millershin towards the middle. At the stopper position, Olivia Dallin playing sweeper. Short pack throw to Schick. Schick turns, kicks it, goes off of an Eagle leg. Holcomb will do the throw again. Another short kick throw to
Yeah, you pushed me over.
Schick. Schick not able to gain control. Ball comes back to Holcomb. Holcomb forces the kick. Turned back in by the Eagles. Battle for it. Haley Root over there. The shot coming in, running up, and Krista Cagle coming out, pushing Emily Riley out of the way to go get that ball. Oh, Riley Hill pushes Lily Higgins off the ball as that ball came down. Leah Tanner with the throw. Slips out the top of her hand, comes right back to her though. Barely any advancement on the ball. Tanner again, this time throws it to Higgins. Higgins dances around. Oh, close. So it into middle, blocked by Katie Schick, turned back, picked up by Riley Hill. Hill sends it through, goes right to Leah Tanner. Tanner not in a good kicking position, gives that ball up to Emily Riley. Ball comes back to Olivia Dallin. Dallin running, steps over Emily Riley's outstretched foot, kicks that ball up. Dallin still with it. Dallin running down, tries to get that ball to the middle. Abigail Ahern blocks it, redirects that ball, goes right to Katie Schick. Schick turns, fires it over to Amelia. Amelia on the far side. Amelia squeezed off the ball as the Eagles just kind of pinched her off like in Tron with those cycle bikes. It's like my favorite part of that movie. Eagles sending the ball back down. Haley Root off her foot, goes high. Oh, Root just falls down. Precourt chasing down after the ball. Millicent guarding her, keeping her in the corner. Precourt drops the ball back, turning, firing shot, goes to the middle. Dallin blocks it, sends it back out towards the outside. Precourt trying to send it back in. Comes to Holcomb. Holcomb fires that ball out over the sideline. Going to be an Eagles throw with 10 minutes remaining. Riley Crawford going out to take that throw. Crawford, throw at the corner. Picked off by Katie Schick. Not control, though. Comes out, and it's a shot at the goal by the Eagles. Picked up by by Krista Cagle. Lewis with her outside of the foot touch towards the middle. Loses that ball in the to Ella Bender. Bender kicks it away from Lewis, goes all the way over to the far side. Precourt running back after it. Sawyer Garrett going with her. Precourt outpacing Garrett. Gets that ball to the middle for Riley Crawford. Crawford one touches it back for Precourt. Precourt still has Sawyer on her. Ball comes back to Crawford. Crawford sends it towards the goal. Cleared out by Emma Millerson. Nice, long, hard kick by Millerson. Riley Phelps trying to drive that ball back in, and does. Goes off the belly of Millerson. Comes out to Emily Riley, and she kicks that ball wide over the end line. It's going to be a goal kick. Substitutions called for by APW. And is that, I do believe that's Grace O'Hara coming onto the field. Ball kicked on the near side for Sawyer Garrett. Garrett trying to control that ball. Sends it back for Olivia Dallin. Dallin settling, comes to the outside, loses it to Haley Root. Root chasing it down. Root trying to make some space, turns, cuts that ball back towards the middle. Inside the box, speared at by Leah Tanner. Coming over, Katie Schick to pick that ball up. Schick to Higgins. Higgins not able to get to it. Abigail Ahern turning, firing that ball through, and Krista Cagle running up to get that ball away before the Eagles can make anything happen. Cagle picking that ball up, sends it down. Can't get it to Bella Scott as Ella Bender stepped up in front of Scott to take that ball away. Goes out over the sideline. Grace O'Hara over for the throw. O'Hara throws at it, and hands outstretched, interlocked with each other. It looks like they're going down the aisle, trying to get married. We got some kind of a call, and it's going to be against Jordan-Elbridge. Again, I don't know how you tell which in the infraction. They both were doing. Dallin runs up. Oh, she doesn't kick through the ball. She kicked at it. I don't know how you. Oh, and another infraction by Jordan-Elbridge. I think that ref on the far side has a gripe to pay. Did he get a ticket in Jordan-Elbridge before or something?
Right.
Dallin with the kick. Is it up? Kick. Sliding back to the sweeper position. Dallin throws it right to Jordan-Elbridge. Crawford turns, sends that ball down. Precourt pick. I'm sorry. I can't tell who it is. Anyway, she's going with the ball, though. Shot on goal. Krista Cagle able to swat at it, slides over, and it picks up that ball. Krista Cagle! The huge save. Ball comes out. Katie Schick with it in the middle, sends that ball down through. Oh! Goes off of Riley Phelps' foot right at Leslie Lewis's face. Oh, and she's holding her mouth. That might draw some blood. Coach Parker hustling out. Oh, they're laughing at her. So probably no blood. But she went down. I do believe she's got to come out. Yeah, she's okay. Leslie Lewis is up. And much to her chagrin, she's got to go out. Izzy Cagle coming on.
Mom, now Izzy's on.
So if you thought Krista Cagle was crazy in net, here's her nutty sister coming on. See what Izzy does up on the forward line. Gonna have a drop kick between Abigail Ahern and Katie Schick. Everybody's players are situated. Ball is dropped. Katie pushes it forward. Ahern turns around to take that ball away. Katie spearing at it. Izzy running. Abigail Ahern. Ahern to the middle. Lily Higgins steps on that ball to draw it back. Abigail right there. Abigail turns, fires that ball for Emily Riley. Stepping up to Leah Tanner. Leah reading that like a book. Sends that ball up for Sawyer Garrett. Sending it through. Oh, Abigail Ahern kicks that ball. Who scoops that ball up. Lavancia with a nice line drive kick out to midfield. Coming back to stop it. Drew Garrett not able to control that ball. So it's punched through by Riley Crawford. Ball goes all the way through. Haley Root chasing after it. Olivia Dallin going in to make the play as Root takes the shot right into the hands of Krista Cagle. Sorry, I overshot that with the camera. Cagle with the kick. If you think she's kicking it to her sister, you are nuts. Emily Riley receiving that ball. Leah Tanner turning it back. Gets that ball up to Lily Higgins. Higgins can't cut it to the middle. Riley Crawford steals it to Ahern. Oh, nice push off. Lily's tougher than that, though. She's being moved around a lot more than I'm used to seeing. Dallin taking this ball to the outside, coming right at her brother, and she kicks that ball out of play. It's going to be a Eagles throw. Ella Jewsbury taking this throw. Yeah. So Ella threw the ball and it popped out of her hand, and then she was the first one to touch it. You can't do that. So it's a kick. It's not a turnover on throw. It's an on-field offense. So it's an indirect kick. Dallin kicks it up. And between her and Sawyer Garrett, they turn that ball over. Subs called. Ahern trying to send it to the outside. Precourt send it to the middle. Oh, Root tried taking a shot. Hits the stone wall of Sam Holcomb. Ball sent back in. Ava White jumping up to block that ball. Ava has Leah Tanner on her. Ava taking advantage of that robotic knee to keep Leah off. Leah comes away with that ball, sends it up. Drew Garrett Sawyer Garrett not quite able to catch up to that ball. Dewsbury sends it back, goes off of Sawyer's foot, out of play. Ball went off of Ava White's foot and then Leah Tanner's hand and then out of play. Kicked forward by Riley Crawford, turned out by Olivia Dallin. Dallin kicking the ball to her mother right there. Hey, Mom. Abigail Ahern with the throw into the box, attempted. Katie Schick sticking her foot out. Ball drops down at Riley Crawford, who settles it. Schick takes it away, sends it up, gets turned back though. Sam Holcomb trying to clear it out. Precourt swings and misses. Precourt coming back, drops that ball back for Bender. Bender turns, fires it back towards the goal, and Krista Cagle picks it up. 2:40 remaining in the game, still tied at 0. Cagle with the long punt coming over for Sawyer Garrett. Garrett. It went off of Abigail's face and then Sawyer's head and then out of play. Abigail taking the throw, throws it in for Crawford. Crawford and Schick, I don't know, like they were dancing. Schick grabs that ball, fires it through. La Mancha comes. Crawford to Precourt, not quite. Root to Precourt. Precourt settling it, trying to get around Emma Millershin. Millershin with a solid defense. Been seeing Emma Millershin play defense like that for a decade. She is great at it. Throw in. 1:45 remaining in the game. Crawford cutting and turning this ball to the middle. Abigail Ahern trying to battle against Lily Higgins. Ball comes out and Katie Schick had it away for a moment. Driven forward by Jewsbury. Root with the shot. High, but it's wide. It's Norwood left. Gonna be a goal kick. 1:15 remaining. Dallin to the outside for Holcomb. Holcomb on the side, gets it by Precourt, goes out of play, and it's going to be a Rebels throw. Holcomb with the throw, sending it over towards the middle. The only person there, though, is Riley Crawford. Crawford's not able to settle it down. Ball gets punched back. Lily Higgins driving that ball forward. It's loose. Oh, and Lily hurt her leg somehow. Ball sent in. Wow. Rebels remaining. Lavancha. Short kick this time. Bounces up Garrett. He's going to call a handball. Absolutely. She caught it with her elbows. Abigail Ahern with the shot. Nope, short. Haley Root settling it down. Nice footwork. Haley with the shot. King, save, making it exciting. 20 seconds remaining. Ball comes out. Katie Schick with it. Schick has, look at that. Little foot thing. I don't know how you do that without hurting your knee. Good job, Abigail. Ball gets sent out. Dallin, that's Cameron down with a nice stop. Leah Tanner throws this ball in towards the middle, and that's where this game's going to end. Well, we ended with quite a little bit of excitement there. At the end of this game, we end with a 0-0 tie from the APW Varsity Girls Soccer Field behind the APW Elementary School. I am the Dan Dallin. Make it a great day.